when you think about being a kid and all the things that Tempest could bring home from the woods, those puffballs, probably the mildest thing. And they're still a little weird texture, you know. Soaked them in egg for a little while. Maybe they could have soaked a little longer. Dipping them in honey sort of worked. Most of them didn't have much taste. I think I may have undercooked a little, and so they had a little more mushroom taste. So they're not bad. They're not bad. They're not my favorite thing. But I definitely will continue to experiment with them. But yeah. I guess, you know, Gramps was part of the first brood. I think he was the oldest of the first brood after she got old enough that they said she had to be responsible for her children. And because I think if I heard the story correctly, she had her first period and decided she was not going to have a second. But then at a certain point, the state came and started taking kids away. But then they realized that was backfiring because that increased her reproductive rate. So then they started, in general, not just her, started saying, well, they'll charge her with debts if she doesn't take care of her own children. The state will send her a bill for child support. And so there was a brood that she raised, and this was after Gramps was an adult and had left home, I believe. So they see her a little bit differently, but at this point then, she started, you know, bringing things home from the woods for, you know, feed them and stuff. And so I believe the meadow mushrooms that I'm picking around here are ones that she seeded, and that the woman who got kicked out of here for drying herbs was Tempest. This was back in the 70s, and that's when she moved to Texas, because one of the kids that had been taken away, she had just turned 65 or something, gotten her Social Security, and they wanted her check. Then she lived there until nearly 2000. I think she died in 99 or 2000. But then again, I don't get the full story because a lot of people around here didn't consider me like a real part of all of this, and or didn't want me knowing all their secrets and stuff. And then they went around spying through my windows and stuff, so I'm like, fuck you, you know.